Right now, without your awareness, your decisions are being shaped by forces you can't see, not by governments, not by secret societies, by psychology. Specifically, by a small number of influence techniques that have been studied, refined, and deployed at industrial scale. In your phone, in your supermarket, in your relationships, in every piece of media you consume. These aren't conspiracy theories, they're peer-reviewed science, and the people who build the systems you live inside know them better than you do. Today, we're going to change that. Imagine you're buying a car. The salesperson opens with a price of $45,000. You negotiate hard, you feel smart, you walk away paying $38,000. You think you won. You didn't. The moment they said $45,000, that number became your anchor, a cognitive reference point that all future numbers were measured against. $38,000 only feels like a win because of the $45,000 you heard first. This is anchoring bias, one of the most powerful and most exploited cognitive biases in existence. Daniel Kahneman, Nobel Prize winner, proved that if you ask people to spin a wheel of random numbers before estimating something, their estimates are dragged toward whatever number the wheel landed on, completely irrelevant, completely unconscious, completely predictable. Every was $299, now $199. Sale you've ever seen is anchoring. Every real estate listing with a high asking price is anchoring. Every salary negotiation where they make the first offer is anchoring. The philosophical counter? The Stoics called it prosos, self-awareness, constant attention to what is actually influencing your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius wrote dozens of reminders to himself. Look at the thing itself, not its label, not its price tag, not what someone else called it, the thing itself. Before your next major decision, ask yourself, what was the first number, story, or framing you encountered? Because that's doing more work than you think. Your brain has a hardwired response to scarcity. It dates back to survival. When food was rare, the ability to act fast on limited resources kept you alive. That instinct is still running, in a world designed to trigger it constantly. Only 3 left in stock. Offer expires in 10 minutes. Exclusive membership. Limited spots. The psychologist Robert Cialdini documented this in his landmark book Influence, but the roots go deeper than modern psychology. The Stoics spotted the same mechanism. Human beings suffer more from the fear of losing something than from its actual absence. Here's what happens neurologically. When you perceive scarcity, your amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, fires. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for rational decision-making, gets partially overridden. You shift from careful evaluation to reactive acquisition. The marketers who design these systems know exactly what they're doing. They are deliberately triggering your threat response to bypass your reason. A 2021 study found that hotel booking sites showing 5 people are looking at this room right now increased bookings by 30%, even when the scarcity was completely fabricated. The defense is uncomfortable, but simple. Slow down precisely when you feel the urge to act fast. That urgency is the manipulation. The feeling that you can't wait is the mechanism, not the truth. Epictetus, never say about anything I have lost it, but I have returned it. His whole philosophy was about removing the psychological grip that scarcity, real or manufactured, has on human decision-making. In 1972, researchers gave people photographs of strangers and asked them to rate their intelligence, competence, and moral character. They had no other information. Attractive people were consistently rated as smarter, more honest, and more capable by significant margins. This is the halo effect, the psychological phenomenon where one positive trait, appearance, confidence, wealth, fame, casts a glow over everything else. Your brain uses one data point as a shortcut for the whole person. It is everywhere. Attractive defendants receive shorter sentences in courts of law. Taller political candidates win elections at a disproportionate rate. CEOs of Fortune 500 companies are on average 2.5 inches taller than the average male. None of this correlates with actual competence. Your brain doesn't care. Now think about how this interacts with the modern information environment. Influencers with beautiful faces and expensive backgrounds are perceived as more credible about finance, about health, about anything. Podcasters who speak with confidence are trusted more than tentative experts who actually know more. Thank you for watching the video. It would mean the world to me if you considered liking and subscribing to see future content like this.